Vans.
Hi.
What are we doing today?
Well, you're taking me out in some horrendous weather.
Whose idea was this, Mandy?
Mine, when the weather was good.
So we are out near Gutter Tour today. We was going to do Gutter Tour, but we're going to skip that. It's a little bit off route. We're going to go out to Eastern Tour, Ditsworthy Warren, up to Higher Hartlepool Tour, Lower Hartlepool Tour. There is Gutter Tour, and you see the weather is amazing. Right, Mandy is navigating today, so this should be a 2.5 to 3 hour walk, but we may be back a bit later.
It might be about 6 hours, but it's fine, we got this.
Should we get out in the rain, Vans?
Yeah.
Yay! See, you are like the coolest walker on Dartmoor, I reckon. Oh, wind as well as rain now, happy days, eh? Oh, we've done the gate good, well done, man.
Yeah,
yes! Challenge 1 of the day completed. Oh, Dartmoor, still beautiful, even in this bleakness, isn't it, man? Yes. Is this fun, man? Yay! So in the background behind Mandy, oh, throat full of wind. You got a hand tour up there. Great trails wherever you can see just sticking up above the horizon. And then, oh, it's actually cleared again for a minute. There's Gutter Tour. And we've come from those woods, is Ditsworthy House, the military place. We've come across there, across Edwards Path, across here. And we are now heading up to Eastern Tour here. And then down to Ditsworthy Warren House. Mandy has navigated us here so far, so well done, man! Yay! Right, so we go up even higher and get windier and wetter? Yes! Eastern Tour! First bit of navigation, man! Should we get out of here? Alright. So you can see in this clip just how hard the wind is blowing. Oh my god, it was pretty savage out there. As we come down to Ditsworthy Warren, Ditsworthy Warren House, then this really spectacular place. It's so misplaced, if you will, and just in the middle of nowhere. And so I looked into the history a little bit, and basically what it is, so it was a warren, which is a rabbit keeping place, if you will, for want of a better description. Because in the late 18th century is the last where they can date what the buildings currently are. But there is recordings of this place in 1474. So, you know, it's got some history behind it, some real history. And this is where the Warren Keeper lived. He controlled the rabbits. It was about a square mile of rabbit enclosures. Well, not enclosures as in fenced off, but they used to build pillow mounds, which are cigar-shaped mounds out of stone or wood and then covered in earth, which the rabbits would naturally inhabit and then burrow from there under. The rabbits were harvested for their meat and for their fur, and apparently it was the largest warren of its kind in England.
There's 53 mounds scattered over the site, which is pretty impressive. And it is owned currently by the Maristow estate. Although it's owned by the Maristow estate, it is rented by the Admiralty and is used for training of military troops.
So we've come across a dead sheep. What do you want to do with a dead sheep, Mandy?
I want to bury it.
Have you got a shovel?
No, but out of respect, I'd use my hands.
Go on then, I'll film you. You bury the sheep.
Oh no, I'm really sad.
Oh, bless. Oh, you made it. Gutted. That was a waste of time setting the camera up. So, coming up, we're in Giant's Basin now. But coming up is one really prominent stone. It's, how big is it, Mans?
It's massive.
It's a huge stone, isn't it?
It just seems silly. I don't understand why they didn't chop it in half, because all the others are a lot smaller.
Chop it in half and then you can use it for another one, eh?
Use it for another one. Instead they've carried it. It's massive.
Only used around in bloody Neolithic times, Mans, eh?
Yeah, no wonder they died out.
It could have saved them so much work, the idiots. Well, I'll show you this stone in a minute. It's also a really cool mound, which I've tried researching from last time I was out here and cannot find anything about it. But I'll show you that and we'll show you the big stone. Oh, here's this mound. So it's quite a size. It's got to be 25 foot in diameter, 10 foot off of the ground. Then there's this big hollow in the middle. So I don't know what it's for. Any smart suggestions on what this is for, Mandy?
I think maybe it was a volcano.
Yeah, definitely. We'll put that to the Dartmoor research team, shall we? See if they agree with your theory that this is Dartmoor's first mini volcano.
I'm wasted as a cleaner. I should be a scientist.
Definitely be a scientist or a geologist or something-ist, shouldn't you? Spazist. All right, let's go and look at the big stone. Mandy's just pointing out that they've missed a bit. They were really bad craftsmen in those days, apparently. But look how big this is. I think it is actually. I did read somewhere the biggest standing stone on Dartmoor.
It's gotta be.
If it falls over now, it might hurt. Wind's blowing the wrong way as well. Right, where are we going to next, Mans?
Over there.
Over there, up there to higher Hartortor, and then where?
Lower Hartortor.
Yes, we got this. All right, off we go.
I mean, you've got this.
So, what have we discovered, Mans?
Well, over there, the dip in the hill was one of the Great Lakes of Dartmoor.
Oh, right, yeah. They're well documented, isn't they?
Yeah, when the sea was here.
And then, what have we found this way, Mans?
We have another volcano.
Another volcano?
Actually, and another one.
Oh my God.
And then also we found some cows.
And cows. Cows and volcanoes. What more could you want on Dartmoor?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So, looking pretty bleak. Probably got 50 foot visibility. That's where we just came up from Giant's Basin from the Stone Rose. You see, can't see a lot, so not great views today. But what's behind you, Mans? What's that there?
That is higher Hartortor.
Yes! And then where are we going after?
Lower Hartortor.
So, let's do it, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
So, higher Hartortor, our second TARS of the day.
Oh my God.
Whoa! Windy! Higher Hartortor, man! Yes! Right, so what are we doing now, Mans?
Compass stuff.
And so bearings and
pacing.
pacing. And how many meters have we got to so far?
100.
And how many did you measure it?
400.
To Little Hartortor.
Yeah.
Your bearing was how good?
Bang on.
Spot on. So we're at 100, so hopefully if that's 300 meters, which I reckon is a little bit less, but somewhere close and we're good. So, off you go.
We got this.
Let's see if she gets this right. Every foot instead of every other foot earlier. Then got excited when she's seen Little Hartlepool Tour and lost count completely. Cool, I got 100 here, so we're 4 metres apart. So that's not bad because we said we're guessing your pacing distance, so we need to adjust that properly. But, so we're sliding another bead. So we're on 200 metres now. It's actually, it's a good plan. If you're pacing and counting, you can't talk. This is a win-win situation. From now on, we pace the whole route all the way around every time, all right? Right, go on, next 100. Oh, so pacing, we are pretty much bang on. We're 10 metres short, but we left 10 metres off of Hartlepool Tour. So pretty much bang on. Yes, man, we've touched the top. We'll call that a summit, shall we? Don't go up there if it's too windy. He's pretty savage, by the way. She'd probably end up breaking something, if not dying. So we're not going to risk that. Yeah, a little bit misty, but up there is the Plymouth Head. Not that you can see a lot. So that's Lower Hartlepool Tour. Where are we off to now, mans?
Higher Hartlepool Tour.
Yay! Say Lower Hartlepool Tour, Higher Hartlepool Tour, really quickly.
Lower Hartlepool Tour, Higher Hartlepool Tour, Lower Hartlepool Tour, Higher Hartlepool Tour, Lower Hartlepool Tour. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good, though, pretty good. So yeah, back to Higher Hartlepool Tour, then Islesborough Mine, and then Islesborough Tour. So yeah, but you see with the path, so you cut over to the path as well,
Yes.
which is obviously fine, we can see it all. But bearing in mind, if you do that when you're pacing or on bearing,
That's good.
it alters it, or every little thing changes it, so it's got a... Right, so explain to us what we're doing, man.
Okay, so we're at Higher Hartlepool and we want to go to the kind of bit in the fork in the path of Islesborough. So we're going to measure using this for the meters. I would say that's 500 meters.
Okay.
And then we want to go from Higher Hartlepool, that's the direction of travel, Higher Hartlepool to that point in the path.
Okay.
Then we line our lines up, but I did this wrong the other time. North is that way. So I want them like that. So this line matches the ones on the map.
Correct,
then,
but
oh yeah.
you just move your hand. What did we say earlier? Because we're aiming for such a specific point, especially with the visibility being not a lot.
So we want to overshoot a bit.
So we'll aim off.
So if we're about there,
So if we go, say, 50 metres.
50 metres, so we'll go about there, about 50 metres, you say?
Cool.
Okay, so
And then, because what happens then? Because we know we've aimed 50 metres off, then what's the reason? Why do we do that?
because if we try to go for the spot, we don't know if we're in front of it or behind it. But if we know we're 50 metres off, we just turn right if we don't land at the point we want to.
Exactly, exactly.
And then, so all my lines are lined up. North is facing north, then put red in the shed. And we want to go
And over yonder.
over yonder.
Let's go, shall us?
Let's go!
So you picked your point?
Yeah. So there's like a path.
Yeah, but remember paths wander, so pick a point in that path and go to that and check. So if this path just snakes a little bit, you could be hundreds of metres off. So off up to Islesborough Tin Mine now. Mandy has the bearing and she is pacing. Are you still counting while you're waving at the camera?
Yeah.
Are you still counting? What are you on?
50 something. You started talking.
That's I can
Don't
talk. I can
distract
talk.
me.
You can't because you're counting.
Can't listen to you
Right,
and count.
we'll just say 50.
Say 50. What?
Don't talk, don't listen, just count. Oh my God, she's hard whack. I think I might just buy her a bloody GPS or something to give that to her because this map and compass thing ain't panning out too well. So, like I said, this is really bleak today, but still just something special about it. You can't see a lot. Obviously it's lovely with the views and the moors, but even without the views, just being on the moors is just no better place than this end of the country anyway. And there's little sister Mandy on a navigational exercise, so let's see how she's getting on. She's supposed to pace out 500 metres, that's what she measured it on the map. We'll see exactly how close she is, but she's doing well.
So this is Islesbarrow Tin Mine. It's on the junction of a track pretty much just off. Really interesting place. A little bit of a ruin, obviously, due to the fact that it was active in the first half of the 19th century. So many tin mines around here, like so many. Yeah, basically this time tin mine was so productive that they even got their own smelting plant, with all the old black tin used to be shipped down to Cornwall, and when they got theirs, and the Dartmoor tin mines would actually bring theirs to here. Really impressive place. And so here you see the Cobra Head. There's another one of these in South Hester, and apparently a couple more around. I really do not know what they denote, what they mean, but I'm so interested to find out, but I can't actually find any hard evidence after a lot of research. So Mandy's theory thinks that it's a war memorial of the Great War of Dartmoor that was fought between the Germans and the Alaskans in 1847. So if anybody's got any more information on that Great War, then I would really love to learn about that bit of history, that missing link, almost like Darwin's missing link that I seem to have overlooked whilst spending many years on Dartmoor. So yeah, please let me know.
Where are we, Mads?
We've just passed the cows.
We don't mention the cows, do we? Dale doesn't like cows.
Dale walked very close to them, he was very brave. But we are at...
Dale was very scared.
It was really funny.
It wasn't funny, it was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
It was amazing.
But we are back at the car. Ah! Seriously, don't do that. I got a weak heart. We're back at the car. So, high five, man.
High five.
Good walk.
Good walk.
Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that with my little spacker sister there. She didn't do too bad at navigating for the first time, bless her.
Oh, I've got
so,
a couple of times.
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit more practice is needed before you let out on Dartmoor by yourself with a mapping compass.
Maybe on a path.
Maybe on a path. One with no forks or branches, yeah? Right, anyway, we're back at the car, so we're going to call it a day there. Say bye-bye, man.
Bye, man.
Bye, man. Right, see you next time.